If you want an update on my rolling project pan, then stick around. Hi there, it's Hélène with another video, and this is my June update for my rolling project pan. And I have some really neat news this month. Some products I'm really surprised at how much or little I used, but overall I'm really impressed with what happened this month, and I can't wait to share it with you. Let's get right in, and I will do the same as I usually do, which is I will go from product that I used the least to products that I used the most and or finished. So let's go right in with the first product. If you are not wanting to be patient to hear me talk about all these products, here is the timestamp for the start of the progress pictures and the weights for this month's update. One product that I did not use at all this past month is the output of the Rita Hazen Root Touch-Up, which I can use as brow pomade. And I just did not use it, and I probably am not going to use it for the summer because I find it is too dark right now, even though I'm intending to lighten up my hair. So this product may not be something that I can use over the longer term. I don't know. So it's going to be in limbo for a while. So yes, I am going to go light with my hair starting this fall. So I don't know how long it's going to take, but we're going to do it. My hairdresser and I have a plan. We're going to do it over a number of months, and we will see where that takes me. Therefore, I don't know if this is even relevant in this rolling project pan, but I will leave it in anyway. Another product that I did not use much is this Tarte Concept Blush. I think I used it maybe at most 3 times this past month because I tried some samples, some blush samples I did not expect to love as much as I did. And also I had some fantastic blush selections from the makeup collection palette roulette that I have going on. I'll put the playlist for that right there if you're curious. You get to decide which palettes via random numbers I'm going to use for about a 2 to 3 week period, and I'm having so much fun, and it sounds like the folks participating are having so much fun as well. I highly recommend taking a look at that series. Another product that has lived the same fate is this Butter Bronzer by Physicians Formula. I haven't really been using it, although I have started again now that I have a little bit more leeway for bronzers because I've used everything that I was supposed to use in the last 2 sets of palette roulette. So this one has just recently received a little bit more love, but essentially no progress to report. And same thing goes for this Joe Fresh eyebrow pencil, and it is, I'm going to have to sharpen it. It's getting a little bit dry because I'm not using it, but that's the color, and I have used it this past week. I've used it almost every day this week, but I just didn't use it consistently throughout the month because I was using other brow products for a variety of reasons. I don't mind this pencil at all. I just, for, like I said, a number of reasons I wasn't using it, and it's not because I don't like it. Now these 2 products, I'm a little aggravated because I've been using them, but it just doesn't show. I did end up folding this one over one more time, which was nice, but I think that happened the last update. But I do like the fact that these 2 glosses are very different. So this one more for warm tone, this more for cool tone, and so I can go back and forth between the 2, and I am determined that I'm going to finish these things. And I can say that I have upped my usage of these and will continue to just forge ahead and try to get more use out of them. One product I'm super pumped that I have used a number of times. I think I used it 4 or 5 times this month, and it is the AQUA XL M56 from Makeup Forever, and it is just a beautiful cream to use on your eye as eyeliner, as eyeshadow, as a base, whatever you like. And I liked every single look I came up with this product. It's really good. A little goes a long way. And I am more optimistic now that I am going to finish this product because I was impressed with how much I was able to use this month and how much I enjoyed using it this month. By the way, I have nothing that I'm showing you today in my rolling project pan. I have none of it on my face because this is a full face of nothing but Canadian products, and virtually everything in here was not a contender for for this special for Canada Day, which is July 1st. Yeah, I'm not wearing anything of what I'm talking about today. So again, sometimes these things happen where you can't use your rolling project pan products because it doesn't fit. Next up is a product that I use virtually every day, except for today because I'm using something different. But here's the line, and I can't show you the previous line because it keeps getting erased, but it's right across the HD, and I am hoping that by the end of the summer I'm going to be done with this one. It is 2 years old, over 2 years old, and I really need to finish it. It doesn't smell funny, it doesn't behave funny, it's fine, but I am in a hurry to finish it because I would like to be able to finish using it while it still performs well. And it's a really good foundation, no question. Will I repurchase? I very well may because it's a good foundation. But now that I'm getting so close to finishing it, I have my eyes on starting using another couple of foundations, which if you want to know what I got, look at my next no-buy video, because given I am down so close, I know that within a number of weeks I'll need another foundation, which is why I got myself some. This next update is a complicated one, and what I mean by that is this is a container that was full of brow wax, and this is what I have left. Now, did I use all of this brow wax in this last period? Of course not. But what I did do is I finished another brow wax, which explains why this one is almost empty. Confused? Let me explain. Here is what I finished, which is another one of the items in this rolling project pan. It is the universal brow wax, and it was broken and it was really annoying because it was popping out, or I was worried that it was going to pop out whenever I was using it. So after the last update, I depotted this thing, and I depotted it into one of the wells in my Quo brow box. Let me show you what it is. So I had depotted that universal brow wax into this pan right here and managed to use it up yesterday. So everything that I had in the Joe Fresh Universal Brow Crayon, or whatever it's called, was finished. And so what happened though was, because I transferred it into here so that I could actually get full use of it with the little brush, I rekindled my love of this little palette for day-to-day use. And so when I finished that universal brow wax, I thought, well, I want to put the other wax in here. And that's what I did. I used a makeup spatula to scoop out from that other container into here. And as soon as I have a bunch that's out of this in this pan, I intend to use up whatever's left of the brow wax in that Sephora samples container and put it into here. So I am going to remove this container, and as you can see, there's not that much left, but that's probably 2 months worth of use using the brush and using the brow wax. But I don't think it makes sense to continue to have in the rolling project pan, because I have to keep myself sometimes from using this every single day because I want to use other brow products. So I think it would overemphasize my use of this product. I would rather think of using the Rita Hazen one that I probably won't be able to use past maybe October. I should really focus on that. And so I'm going to remove this product from the rolling project pan for next period. Now you saw the Makeup Forever HD foundation. I want to talk about the primer that I use with the HD foundation. and it is this primer, and it is completely empty. I used a spatula to scrape everything that there was left in this container, and this is all that is left. And I have less than 2 weeks worth of usage of this illuminating primer, and I have used this illuminating primer for about 10 months. And the funny thing is I didn't like it at the beginning, and I stopped using it for a bit. And then I thought, well, what if I didn't put it on first, but actually mixed it with the foundation? Well, that's what I ended up doing. And it went from way up here to using it up over the last number of months. And so what I'm going to do is continue to focus on this product, but I know that it will be done by next month. So I'm really, really excited about the fact that it is gone. And finally, let's talk about another product that is completely done, and it's so exciting. It is the Boeing Industrial Concealer. I have been working on this product for months, and I was really worried that it was going to go bad on me, and it did not have a chance. So, ha! But this container of concealer has lasted me, I think, a year. And I like it more than the Airbrush Boeing Concealer, because it is very, very dense, and so you don't need a lot, and the coverage is fantastic. Whereas the other one I find more emollient, and so I'm not that crazy about it because I use it around my nose because it's the number 2. It's a bit darker, and around my nose is where I would prefer the darker color because it covers my little red veins around my nose. And it's phenomenal for that. The Airbrush is more, it's the same color-ish, it's a little bit lighter, but it's just more emollient, and I think it just breaks up faster than this did. Would it be on my repurchase list? Absolutely, but I have a lot of concealers to go through, and so when I'm done with a bunch of concealers, I will have this one in mind as a repurchase item. There we go. I really did well this month, I think. So we've got 2 official empties, one that is virtually empty and that will be empty before the next update, and one that I have removed from circulation in this project because it doesn't make sense anymore. And that is that brow wax that I used in part to refill this palette and whatever is left in here. It just doesn't make sense to have in the rolling project pan because it's my default product no matter what. If I consider my focus items for the coming month, I'm going to say that Rita Hazen pomade type product, the AQUA XL product from Makeup Forever because I think I can really make a dent in it, and my 2 lip glosses. Plus, I will continue to really focus on the Makeup Forever HD Foundation and the Joe Fresh Illuminating Primer, but those are pretty much products that I use every day, and I have no doubt that I will make quite a bit of progress on those. So these 4 are the ones that I am most concerned about focusing on using. That is it for the update on this rolling project pan. The change in weight and the side-by-side comparisons that are meaningful you will find right after I am done yakking here. And that's it. That's all I have for you. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it every time. And I do look forward to seeing you in the next video. But for now, let's go to pictures.